Greetings, Outlanders. Get Shiver here again. We're back with Agrippa Pennus, and we are doing the Imperial Cult Quest. Today will actually be the day we wrap up the Imperial Cult Quest, because we are going to be doing the last series of missions. So these are all the Oracle missions, so-called because you get them from the Oracle here, the Lady of Arian. Now, I will say, there are 5 quests that we're going to do today. And if you are a longtime fan, you will notice that the first 4 of them are all things that I've come across before. So, we'll be revisiting a little bit. They were all on different characters, so it doesn't interfere with what we're doing today. But let's go ahead and get started here. Welcome, Oracle Agrippa Pennus. You have proved yourself faithful and resourceful. I'm an Oracle of the Imperial Cult. Yes, you should say I'm an Oracle as well, because I'm an Oracle too. Sometimes I'm granted visions. I have the gift of seeing, but not the gift of doing. If you're bold, a doer of deeds, I beg you, dedicate yourself to the Oracle quest, and I promise you rewards. Or promise your rewards will be great in the sight of the 9. Now, real quick, let me just show you. I went and did some work, so we will be able to get all the way up to the top ranks of the Imperial Cult. So that should be cool. I can't get advancement right this minute, because I gotta do some more jobs, but that's totally fine. We'll go ahead and take our first Oracle quest. I ask you to bind yourself to me. Yeah, I'm not blinding myself. By solemn oath, to assist me in solving the riddles of the mystical visions I'm granted by the 9. You must swear to serve faithfully, and to do as I ask you, without question, without fail. Only if you're bound by such an oath, may I reveal the secret visions granted to me. Will you swear to dedicate yourself to me to perform the Oracle quest? Will you swear before the 9 divines? I wasn't expecting this heavy of a commitment, but, little far in to back out now, right? I swear to dedicate myself to the Oracle quest. I welcome you and I welcome you and give thanks. Speak to me again when you're ready to perform your first service. And let's see. Okay, so our journal updates reminding us that we have sworn an oath. I thought we were already pretty well committed, but hey, here we are. Welcome, Agrippa Pennus. You have dedicated yourself to the service of the Oracle. Speak with me now, and I shall acquaint you with my visions of the ring in darkness. I have seen a ring in darkness. I have seen the Ring of the Wind, a legendary treasure of Elsewhere, sacred to Kinnereth. I have seen the wind upon a dark elf's hand. I have seen fire gleam upon a dwarf's face. I have seen darkness on a ring of water. I have heard no name whispered in the mouth of stone. Seek the ring in darkness and bring it to me. Speak with a Dunmer Savant and Dunmer Scout to discover the meaning of this vision. Take these gifts. May they make your journey easier. Now, if you have seen my ring video, was it the first one or was it the second one? I think it's in the second one. But yeah, I've actually already gotten the Ring of the Wind before, so I do kind of know the answer, but no spoilers here. We'll go upstairs and we will speak to... What's the name of this person here? Lalalam Dreadil. Lalalam Dreadil. Lalalam Dreadil should be up here next to the Duke.
Greetings and welcome to you.
Everybody's gonna bark at me here. Welcome, Agrippa Pennus. Perhaps you are interested in running an errand for me. I don't have time for that. I'm doing the Ring of the Wind. Perhaps I can help you with the Oracle's riddle. Namu, or No Name, is a cavern in the wilderness of Suna Gurdan. That's the first time I've ever seen it called that. I know where it is. East-facing entrance, west-northwest of the Daedric ruins of Yansiramis. I was just there the other day. At the heart of this cavern is a great high chamber flooded with central spire rising from the water. The water around the bottom of the spire might be the ring of water in darkness from the Oracle's vision. Alright, well now we know where to go. We're going to Namu. And it tells us here that it is somewhat west of the Tower of Teleroon. And really, the easiest way to get there is going to be to go to Sadrith Mora. But let's see here. We'll need to head outside at the very least.
Haven't I heard of you?
Nope, not that one. Oh wait, I need to go this way. I got turned around. Alright, so let's go take a boat.
I'm on duty, but go ahead.
So I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty good day myself. Got all of this stuff laid out. Went to do the research and realized there was only one quest I hadn't done before, so gave me a lot more confidence in what we're doing today. I have boosted up quite a few of our skills at this point, so we can cast pretty much everything I have fairly reliably.
Anytime, friend.
And I've got decent long blade and heavy armor skills since we're gonna have to fight some pretty serious foes today.
Why are you here in Ebonheart, Outlander?
I'm working. Alright, let's go straight to Sadrith Mora. Let's get to the daytime here. Couple hours. Not long. My mouse isn't working. There we go. I must have missed the button. Okay, so we need to head out of town to the east, to the west. That almost got turned around there. And let's see. My water walking should be right here. We'll switch over to the world map. See, that's the Ansaramis right there. We need to go up along the coast right here. It'll actually be, yeah, so it'll be on the peninsula right over here. That's where we're headed to. Am I running? I'm running. My running's not super great. I did work on athletics a little bit. We're a bit faster than before. And I put down a lot of extra stuff, so we shouldn't be too heavy. Just a bit of a travel. It's an Elder Scrolls travel. Thankfully, it's not Battlespire. Yeah, so when we get in here, the rest of the riddle, break it down a bit. There's gonna be a Dwemer in there, or not Dwemer. There's gonna be a Dunmer in there named Galmistren, and he is going to be wearing a Dwemer helm, and that's why you saw fire on the face of a Dwemer. And he does have the Ring of the Wind, of course. It's on his hand, as one would expect. But there is something else going on in this cave. And that's why I brought quite a few Divine Intervention scrolls. There's a gentleman in there by the name of John Hawker. And once we get the ring, we're gonna go speak to him. And he's gonna ask us for one of those Divine Intervention scrolls. Oh boy, we got a cliff racer on us. Oh, there we go. But yeah, he's gonna ask us for one of those scrolls, and we can give it to him. And then he's gonna give us some little bonus items. Let's get back on the land here. I can run across the island. There's not too much bad stuff out here. Although I am like level 22 now, so if the data are scaled, it could be interesting. We'll quick save here just in case, but I think I'll be alright. It's just a Nyx hound. Get out of here. But the reason I brought several, there's actually 2 different quests today that will involve giving a Divine Intervention scroll to somebody. And while we're in dialogue, I'm not sure if it's been corrected by one of my patches, but the way it's supposed to work, or I guess not supposed to work, but the way it ends up working, is that you can keep clicking Divine Intervention, and they'll keep giving you more rewards. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll get extra items, and I get extra reputation each time, too. Yeah, so this is Namu. It is, Dunmaris for no name. That's what it translates to there. And we'll rest up before we go inside. What's got a problem? A shock beetle? Get out of here. There we go. One more time. There we go. That's okay. We don't need daylight. We'll quick save real quick.
You'll be dead soon.
Hello. So that's not the guy with the ring, obviously. She does have a Nordic broadsword, though. So if that's your thing, that's totally available. That's not her either. Or that's not the person we need either, I suppose. The funny thing is, like, when they originally coded this, she had 20 bows and 1 arrow. So that's kind of funny. They've, it's been corrected by one of my patches at this point, but yeah, kind of funny. Let's switch back to the local map here. I think this is the way I need to go.
You've lost.
I might let you live.
You guys don't even, like, you have no chance. Like, I come in here in silver armor. You're gonna run up to me in chitin and just, like, bare clothes. Why even bother, guys? A potion of silence. Why would I want that? So if this is your first time joining us on this run, or if you need a refresher, we are going by a Paladin code. Agrippa Pennus here follows the laws of the Divines. So we don't kill unprovoked. We're definitely not taking any moon sugar or ash statues or Daedric weapons or, you know, Daedric artifacts, Daedric anything. Nothing that isn't of the Divines. And not the false tribunal gods either. None of their stuff.
Die, Fetcher.
We also don't consume any alcohol or drugs. The regular potions are okay, but that's about it. We'll also not lie to anybody as much as possible. Sometimes you're put in a position where you have to lie to one person or another, and that's okay when that happens. We just want to make sure that ultimately we're doing the right thing. Let's see here. What else was it? We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna, you know, steal anything. Now, if they're a criminal, that makes them totally on the table for stealing. That's totally valid. I'm gonna bring up my shield here just in case. But yeah, no lying, no stealing, no killing unprovoked, no worshiping false gods. There's the guy. And we're not taking any, like, ebony or anything either. Oh, well, there we go. That was kind of anticlimactic. But yeah, that's Galamdrin. Galmistrin. He has the Ring of the Wind. That'll fortify our agility. Which, I'll leave it off for right now, because we need to take it back to our quest giver. He's got some other interesting stuff. Not taking any, Dwemer stuff, since, trade in Dwemer artifacts is outlawed under the Empire. And here is John Hawker.
Stay as long as you like.
And you'll notice he's got these
privilege
fancy
to talk with
gloves.
you.
We do have Zenithar's gloves back at the base. Praise the Nine, have you come to my rescue? I was seeking trade opportunities with the Ashlanders when I was attacked by an outcast outlander. Or by outcast outlanders. I was separated from my bodyguard and took refuge in this cave, where I was seized, robbed, and held by this battle mage, Galmistrin. To be sold as a slave. Ooh. I prayed to Zenithar for divine intervention. You must have been sent to answer my prayers. Alright, we'll talk to him about divine intervention. And we will give him a divine intervention. And he'll give us Zenithar's warning and Zenithar's wiles. Now, we're still in conversation. Oh, no, see, this must have been patched. And at least in my copy. You may be able to just keep clicking it in yours. So definitely give that a shot, and you get multiples of these things. But that gives us Zenithar's warning with Demoralize, Silence, and Blind. And Zenithar's wiles with Charm. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, I don't think there's anything too terribly important in here. Just random loot, you know. So let's go ahead and head back to base, because we got a lot of things to do today. We'll recall back, and we'll talk to our boss, Laladia.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Do you have news of the ring in darkness? So you found the ring in the wind, in darkness, and brought it out. And we want to mention that we rescued John Hawker. How strange, and these tokens of Zenithar. They bear remarkable enchantment, strikingly appropriate to the god they honor. I wonder, might you have been tested by an avatar of the god Zenithar himself? Strange, very strange, but you've done well, and it's clear to me that you were meant to keep the ring for yourself, to keep it safe, and to use it in the service of the 9 divines. Congratulations. Speak to me again when you're ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. Alright, so we've got the Ring of the Wind, we get to keep it. And still can't get an advancement, huh? That's okay, that's okay. I understand. Even though I've done all the other ones. So we'll take off that one for now, because this is a constant effect. And that brings my agility up quite a bit. Not like we had a problem hitting before, but you know. Alright, quest number 2. Oracle Agrippa Pennus, I have need of you again. I've been granted a prophecy of the boots of the Apostle, a legendary treasure of Cyrodiil, relics of Tiber Septim, who was also called Talos. Through the doors of Barandus, within the silent caverns, beneath the wings of twilight, dust sleeps in the shoes that Talos wore. Recover the boots of the Apostle, and bring them to me. A Dunmer Savant or Dunmer Scout may have clues to the meaning of this prophecy. I mean, this one's not really that hard to figure out. Like, you specifically said Barandus. Yeah. Not gonna go into too much of the lore on him at the moment, I suppose. So we need to go to the ancient Dunmer stronghold of, get this, Barandus. I guess we could go talk to somebody. Maybe they can, like, mark it on my map or something, but it is on the west coast, just southeast of Nissus. Just for the sake of completion, let's run up here real quick and we'll talk to our scout friend again.
Greetings, Outlander.
I'm still not running an errand for you. The place name reference in the Oracle's prophecy is obvious, yeah. An ancient Dunmer stronghold called Barandus lies south of the village of Nissus in the West Gas region. I would also not be surprised to find that the reference to Wings of Twilight designates the guardians of the treasure you seek. Winged Twilights are Daedric servants of the Daedra Lord Azura, one of the anticipations worshipped in the Tribunal Temple.
I'm on duty.
Yep,
Go ahead.
that is correct. Let's see, when did I go out there? I believe that was for my Millionaire Challenge video. One of those. I think it was like, it was either day 2 or day 3. Let's get some daylight. Suppose I didn't need to wait till noon, but yeah, we're good. But yeah, so I have been out that way before. I kind of know what to expect. And there are a lot of Daedric artifacts out there. I won't be taking those today.
Can I help you out?
But I'll try to point them out as we go past. There's a couple of Daedric arrows. There's a spear and a dagger. So yeah, if you're just playing a regular playthrough and you don't have like the prohibition on Daedric stuff like we're playing with, then you can definitely grab those.
Greetings, Cyrodiil. What can I do for you?
And we need to head up to Nissus, which I'll probably have to go grab a Silt Strider, so let's head over to... easiest way to do this is probably going to be Vec.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
And we'll just head right over here. I'll probably have to go through... I may have to go through Balmora. Possibly Aldrune. Not sure if they'll give me a direct route from here. They usually don't do too many direct routes when there's that many stops in between. Travel. Yeah, let's just head up to Balmora.
Why walk when you can run?
Maybe from here. Let's see. Nope, need to go to Aldrune first. Now I should be able to go... Oh, there you are. To Nissus.
We make a special trip just for you.
Let's see.
Same low price.
Let's get some daylight. 8 a.m. will work. Now, he may have marked it on my map. Yep, right down there. Just to the southeast. Not too far away at all. So we just need to head over here. Easiest way is actually to just kind of go around this way, because it's very difficult to try to get up that side. Although I can get up right there, I think. That shouldn't be too bad. We'll go with our water walking. There it is. Just so that we're starting from the best position. I know that wasn't very deep at all now that I think about it. No worries. We can... we're still waiting. We can rest an hour when we get out closer here. That way we've got our fatigue back as well. Now there's not too much of particular difficulty in here besides the winged twilights. There's a couple lesser enemies. I believe it's mostly just some bandits and that kind of stuff. There we go. Let's see. Just a second here. Alright, let's see. So we need to go to the actual underground. That's the Propylon chamber there. But we need this door. And let's go ahead and switch back over to our local map. And got some corpses in the door here. I don't think these are the ones with the Daedric arrows in them, so we're good. Let's see what we've got first. Quick save, always a good idea. Just in case somebody gets the better of us. But I don't think we'll have any difficulty here. Right? Hopefully. Yeah, here's the doorway down. We need to go to the lower level. Oh, we got some winged twilights already. Probably a leveled Daedra there. Okay, that's good. So we won't have any issue with them. I'm just gonna leave their innards where they are. Since we're not taking any, not using any of it, we'll not take any of it with us then. Oh, got a Daedra Lord. Hello. Greetings, can I talk to you about the Divines? Wait, where's my shield? 4. The Divines love you. Well, maybe not you specifically, but they love everybody. Except the people they don't love. Well, that way's blocked. We need to go the other way. This side. I've got a Storm Atronach. I did a video the other day I had to fight a Storm Atronach. And I realized after the fact that I actually called it a Frost Atronach. And then Metanoia pointed it out for me. Thank you, man. Oh, got a Golden Saint. What's behind me? Or was it just that Daedra? Okay. Oh my god. There we go. And another Daedra. Well, I'm glad I took the time to work on my heavy armor. That would have been fun. Yeah, so this is the guy that's got the spear. There are the Daedric arrows. Yeah, they are in the same corpse. Or no, that's the dagger. There's another corpse around here somewhere that has Daedric arrows in it. I think it's this way. Let's heal up. We may have to go back up for a second. Right here is fine, yeah. Until we're healed. Get my shield back up. We'll go fight these two winged twilights. No, I said F9. Save. Thank you. Oh, there's a Daedroth. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. I remember this now. Let's see here. There they are. That's what they sound like. And then they do that. Okay, so this poor dead adventurer has what we came here for, the Boots of the Apostle. Now they are lightweight, so I'm not going to use them for combat, but I do want to use them for their levitation. He doesn't need them. So what we want to do, see this area up here, we want to go ahead and levitate up. As up here, we'll find another friend. Where's she at? There she is. This
Go
is
ahead, Odyssey.
Amanin, and she is not all that she appears to be either. Let's save just in case here. Yeah, I'm so glad to see you. I'm a healer, and I've been making my way to Nissus from Aldrune when these two winged twilights snatched me from the road, bore me into the air, dragged me beneath the earth, and stranded me on this high pillar of rock. I prayed to Mara for divine intervention. You must have been sent to answer my prayers. Divine intervention? Mara be praised, and you too for your forethought and compassion. Since you came prepared, not just for yourself but for other poor victims, the Scroll of Divine Intervention can carry me from this terrible captivity to safety in the Imperial Cult Shrine. Yes, give her a scroll. Okay, yeah, if you're in an unmodified game, you can keep doing that too. Alright, and so we've got Mara's skirt and Mara's blouse, so I guess she just teleported naked and gave us her clothes. She was so grateful, she just ripped her clothes off. And those give us a constant 10% resist magicka, which is better than my restoration shirt. And that gives us a constant fortify 5 points of health. I normally am not too big on fortify health, because if you take it off when you're at low health, it might kill you, but it's only 5 points, so I'm not worried too much. And the skirt looks pretty cool, so no worries. Yeah, and there's also some stuff down here. And I believe there's actually there's a key for these things. What do we got here? The Chiding Cuirass. No, I'm good, thank you. There is... Where was it? There was a body on top of some rocks. Anybody see a body? But anyway, there's a body on top of some rocks somewhere down here. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it has the key to this. I think I can do this with Ondusi. No, it's only 50, but I do have a scroll that's 40 to 60. I don't need to click on the scroll, I need to come up here. That gives us unhinging. We'll save just in case. Yeah, see, that's why we save. I just want to see what's in here. Oh my gosh. Because it's at the upper range of that, it's having a difficult time here. Okay, you know what, we're not gonna bother with it. I don't need to be stealing stuff anyway. But now, we can go ahead and recall back to base. And we'll turn that in.
With pleasure. Please, go
You've
ahead.
done the deeds of a
I'm
hero.
all ears.
It's a sign that you were meant to keep the boots for yourself, to keep them safe, and to dedicate them to the service of the Nines. And from what you tell me of this healer, Nin, I suspect you may have spoken with the goddess Mara herself, disguised in mortal form to test you. Congratulations, such chance meetings are a sign of the Nine's favor. Speak to me again when you're ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. I'm gonna run downstairs and rest real quick.
You seem like very good company.
That way we can get our stats back up before we go anywhere. Haven't had to use too many enchantments, so not too worried about wearing those down. I will put our boots back on, and let's set down some of our excess here just so we've got optimal speed. We can set down Zenithar's stuff next to Zenithar's other stuff. They probably could have just given them to a different divine, and that would have been okay. We'll put our restoration shirt down as well. I'll keep the boots on me so we can levitate. Oh yeah, and I do have the best armor hammer in the game, even though my armoring isn't super great. Well, there we go. There was all of that. But hey, I'm in heavy armor and I've got good skill, so it doesn't take very much. My armor, however, is pretty low.
You seem like very good company.
Greetings to you.
All right,
A
Laladia.
pleasure to meet you.
I want you to go to the Dumner stronghold of Rothrin and rescue Adusami Acernerarian, the Oracle. She went there to recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch. Rescue... she's gonna make me say it again. Rescue Adus... See, I did it the first time. Rescue Adusami Acernerarian and return to me. While you're in Rothrin, recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch if possible, and bring me that also. Can I get an advancement? Alright, I am now an Invoker. So that's pretty awesome. We got one promotion out of the way.
Stay as long as you like.
Now for
It would be a
Rothrin,
privilege to talk
why'd
with
I
you.
walk into the wall? For Rothrin, we need to head up to Dagonfell. All the way up on the island of Sheogorid. And then we can head to the southern end of that island, and there'll be a ancient Dwemer stronghold. Now, in there, it is going to be a bit of a free-for-all. There's like 8 different people we have to fight, and they're all going to try to jump us at once. So, that is a fun run. I believe that was... Oh yeah, that was for the Ice Blade of the Monarch in the Great Sword... Or not Great Sword, but Claymore video. So I did that with the Get Shiver, and that went pretty smooth. Hopefully it goes pretty smooth here too. But we'll also be rescuing Acernerarian Lady. That's the only reason I was able to say that name first off at all, was because I had already done it. Let's see. If I go through Sadrith Mora, I don't think I'll be able to go all the way up. Let's just go up the west coast, because I know I can get there from that. You just have to go to
May I
Lao,
help
then
you?
Narmak, then Cool, and then Dagonfell. And we'll go further north to Cool and spend a buttload on...
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Spend a fortune here on travel. And Dagon fell. Very long trip. We'll deal with some rain, that's okay. So from here we need to head south. The easiest way is probably just going to be to go ahead and use the boots. That'll get us there the fastest, since we have to go over some mountains and stuff. We'll switch back to the world map. Yeah, I didn't get the map marker from anybody, but it's right down here. You really can't miss it. Just come straight down. It will make itself pretty apparent, especially if you're coming in from the air. They're really easy to spot, the ancient strongholds. Oh, we got some cliff racers. Might as well get those off our tail. Glad I was right over something. See if he's gonna fight me before I get down there. You can actually just see the tower. Right down there. I'm sure he's gonna want to fight me. Come on, Cliff Racer. I got something for you. There we go. Might be a good idea to make use of Chrysamir's enchantments in here. I can put Reflect on, because there's quite a few mages involved. I don't think the ones outside will want to fight me. There's like 2 out there. Most of them are inside. But we'll go in, we'll clear all those guys out. And then we'll need to head around, because the whole place, it's not like regular ancient Dunmer strongholds. It has actually been hollowed out to be a combat arena. And they've got slave pens all around the bottom where they make the slaves fight in a gladiator-style arena. So we're definitely going to be freeing those slaves while we're down here as well. Seems like a thing we should do. Let me go ahead and put back my steel boots. Whoa. That actually reduced my armor rating. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll keep them on then. Might as well. And let me see, Chrysamir's enchantment, so we can get Resist Fire, Restore Health, and Reflect. Reflect will be quite handy in here. And here we are, this is Rotherin. And this is the way inside here, into the arena. We're gonna go play arena in Morrowind. Alright, so that's 1. What you got? That's a ghost. I'm not worried about your ghost. Who's next?
There is no escape.
Yeah, she's got some casting. Did I just kill 2 at once? Oh man, I don't think I've ever done that before. Ah, cool. I'm glad I got it on camera. Nobody would believe me. Oh, who's coming now? And you got a ghost as well. Alright. Uh-huh, they got a Dremora down here. And a couple of scamps. Hey, I thought I killed you. There we are. Now, while we're down here, we'll go ahead and get in this room. Which, there it is. This is where our friend is.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
You want to talk to her ahead of time if you want to know what's going on. Please, Laren Tirano is a sorcerer and a worshiper of Molag Bal. He's a terrible sorcerer, but he also carries a deadly sword. He stripped me and made me his prisoner. That's all I can remember. I can't recall how I got here or why. I think he's poisoned my mind with spells. If you can recover my ring from Laren Tirano, I can use its enchantments to escape. Please, rescue these slaves too if you can. Irvisi Othrin has the slave key. Bring me my ring, please. Now, if you talk to her again, she's just gonna, scream about her ring, and she's just totally inconsolable. But I'll show you why we spoke to her first here in a few minutes. Once we have her ring. Do I have any Restore Magicka? That's the one thing I didn't bring. That's okay. We'll be using our sword more than anything, I suppose. Now, this guy, he actually has the biggest Magicka pool in the game. So, definitely a good idea. Oh, I guess I need to... Oh, I'm gonna have to open this, aren't I? I don't have enough magic to cast it. I don't suppose I can use one of your beds. I cannot. There are enemies nearby. Okay, well, the backup plan to that... Where are the boots? That's why they give you the boot quest first. While we're up here, one of these ladies over here should have the key. Here we are. So that's the slave key. I don't know if that opens up the pit too, but we'll go ahead and deal with this guy first, and then we'll go free the slaves. So give me the Chrysamere enchantment back. Let's get a quick save in. We'll come down here. Oh, because we're still flying, so it's not even using our stuff. Oh, well, there we go. Like I said, he has like, I think it's like 9,000 Magicka, but very little health. And now we have the Ice Blade of the Monarch, one of the best two-handed swords in the game. Two-handed long blade. 10 to 40 points of frost damage, pretty sweet. And that's the cell key right there. He also has this this robe that can paralyze people, so that's pretty cool. Now this is the ring that she was talking about. It's a Divine Intervention ring, pretty cool ring. Kinda wish we could keep it, but, you know, we're gonna return it because it is stolen. As soon as we return this,
Attention, Outlander.
she is gone. She is just gone. No, no reward, no thanks, nothing. She just demands her ring and leaves. But let's go ahead and set these slaves free, because that's something that we would do, right? Helping out the less fortunate. And they have a lot of slaves here, so if you're looking at doing the twin lamps, this is definitely a good place to hit. I've done a video on that as well. Although I didn't come here for that one, I was doing smaller places. Probably should have come here for that one. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Yes.
And the marshmallow.
What is it, Mutsara?
We'll just let everybody go free. Yeah, I think it's like 12 slaves in here, if I remember correctly.
You
What
honor
is
me.
it? What do you want?
Now, there is one more door in here. But that one doesn't have slaves. It has an Ix-Hound. Okay. Well, I believe we have successfully finished this job. So let's head... Oh, I don't even have enough. Okay, until healed. Let's heal up. Now that everybody's gone, dead. That's the word. There we go. And we can turn this in.
Pleasure.
A pleasure
Please,
to meet
go
you.
ahead. I'm all ears.
Adusami has told me how you rescued her and begs me to give you this token of her gratitude. From what she says, your task was not easy, and you also managed to retrieve the Ice Blade of the Monarch, which I hope you'll keep and dedicate to the service of the Imperial cult. I celebrate you and your courage and determination. Thank you again, and speak to me when you're ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. Okay, so we did get to keep her ring at least. That's nice. I bet she felt pretty bad after the fact. I would hope, at least. Invoker Agrippa Pennus, the healer Urjorad, is overdue and presumed dead. He went to the Daedric shrine of, I know this one, Ashal Mimikala, with a powerful artifact called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Signs say he's come to grief inside Ashal. they make you do this a lot. Ashal Mimikala. Go find his body, recover the scroll, and return it to us. Or if you would risk your life to complete the quest that took Urjorad's life, use the scroll to slay Caracalmo, the shrine's ancient high elf priest, and his powerful high elf bodyguard Marianne. Okay. Now can we get an advancement? No, not yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we need to go to the large island off the shore of Gnar Mok. It's north of Lawful, west of Balmora. As a matter of fact, I think she put it on our map. No, there we go. No. Well, it's near Lauren, but that's not where it is. It's on one of these little islands right here. There's a couple of Daedric ruins out that way too, so you just gotta, pay attention to the names. This is an interesting one because it's one that you may come across on your own, or you may come across as part of the Morag Tong quest to kill Caracalmo, and that's where I've been out there before. And I did end up picking up the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. I don't think I ended up using it. I think I still have it sitting in Waffle's apartment. Even though I had no intention of doing the Imperial Cult quests in this in her playthrough. But it is
What day
the
is today?
only
You're a
artifact
lot
scroll
more
that I'm
refined
aware
than
of in the game.
I like it.
So that's a neat thing. We'll go roast this guy. So let's head up to Hlaod.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
And it is a little bit closer if we go from Gnar Mok. So we'll head up there too. And we just have to head south and get my water walking back on here. There are a couple of ruins out this way. Mostly Daedric. There's a few Dwemer ruins as well. A couple of caves. Now this first one over here I don't think is the one we need. Yeah, you know what? It is really closer from Hlaod. So if you're doing this yourself, go Hlaod. Don't go Gnar Mok. 'Cause I did the same thing I said not to do. I was looking at the map and thinking this was the one, but that's the wrong one. There we go. Had to jump on the rock. But we're not too far out from it. It's just on the next island down. You can actually probably see Lorman over there. At least you could if it wasn't, raining and nighttime and we were a little bit higher up, most likely. Okay, and we are back on the shore. Yeah, see, there's our target ruin right ahead. Okay. It's pretty bright for 6 a.m., but that'll work. We'll go ahead and get a quick save out here. I don't think anything's gonna give us any trouble, though. Oh, we got a hunger. Yeah, so we need to head in here. We'll go get the scroll. And we might as well deal with the guy while we're in here as well. It's basically a bonus objective, but hey, why not? I got a flame atronach. Looks like he's the one that got roasted. Now inside, I believe we're gonna have a Dremora. Yep. And we'll also have his bodyguard. Ooh, one shot on the Dremora. Nice. My fatigue is low. There we are. Yeah, that's his bodyguard. So if that's the guy that's supposed to protect this dude, that should give you a pretty good indication of how we're gonna do. We do have a statue of Molag Bal over here with various cursed loot. I believe the pearl is cursed, so probably don't want to mess with that. This ledge is also kind of glitchy, so water walking is important. If you go this way, you'll go straight to Caracalmo. But if you go to this side, it'll lead us around to a room, also submerged. And there'll be some slaughterfish in there. But more importantly, we can levitate over. Why is my map so zoomed out? Okay, we will levitate across here with our boots. You can jump as well if you've got, like, jump magic, because it's not that far. But you will need levitating here. And right here on the pillar, we have the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. So it does 18 to 81 fire damage for 5 seconds. And weakness to fire as well. And it's 100 foot on target. So you got plenty of space. He's got a little chameleon ring. And Divine Judgment Silver Staff as well, so that's kind of cool. Might take that to return. I'll take the potions, he's not going to need those anymore. And we'll put them to good use. And don't fall down. Thought there was is there not another way? No, there's not another way. I believe... Are we supposed to actually kill him with the scroll? I may try to use the scroll instead to slay him. Yeah, just want to make sure, because there's only one of these. And we'll definitely want to save before we go in. This guy is pretty tough. He gave Waffles a lot of trouble. And we'll queue up the scroll. Yeah, definitely save, since you only get one shot at it.
I shall enjoy watching you take your last breath.
Oh, see, there you go. It's pretty powerful. And he also has a sanguine belt if you're doing that stuff. Which I am not. Just, in case I do at some point in the future, though, we'll set it on the ground, because he'll despawn soon. He has various other scrolls here available. Which actually are pretty decent. He's got some books, probably blasphemous book. He does have an alchemy book, though. Not all bad. Alright, and we can head back to base. If I can remember my buttons. There we go.
Zenithar's fortune to you.
By killing Caracalmo and Mariaean, you have avenged the deaths of the healer Ujorad and his master Drofarin Stiffneck. and rid the world of a great evil. You have served the Imperial cult well. Please take these gauntlets of glory and put them to good use. Speak to me again when you're ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. Alright, so we got the left and right gauntlet of glory. Let's see what those do for us. So those are light armor. They fortify our hand-to-hand and our unarmored skills. Not something I use too terribly much, but hey, yeah, there you go. Now, let me see.
You
I'm going to
seem
set
like
this stuff
very
down
good
real
company.
quick, just so
I'd
we've
be
got a
happy
little
to
extra
talk.
room.
My pleasure, really.
Because next we're going to go pick up something heavy. We'll have the final quest to do here. I'm going to set my steel boots down since I'm not using those at the moment. Set that down. Don't really need a paralyzing robe. I'm just setting a bunch of random artifacts on my bed. Are these fur? Those are fur. Okay. Oh yeah, mostly just set down like the staff and the ice blade of the monarch. Why not? Yeah, I'd rather keep Chrysamere for now. It fits better with my setup here. And I've gotten so used to it. I don't want to change weapons at the last quest. Because this is
Make
the last
faith your
quest.
God.
This is Skull Crusher.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
While we're here, let me see. Can I get an advancement now? No? Okay. I guess I'm not going all the way to the top then. Invoker Agrippa Pennus, Stendar has granted me a vision of the artifact Skull Crusher. During the Skyrim captivity, the master weaponsmith Hilbungard of Skyrim and the enchanter Dorak Gusal created an enchanted warhammer, feather light yet brutal as an Atronach's fist. This artifact, named Skull Crusher by its makers, was lost when thieves snatched it from a festival display. Legend says its makers gave Skull Crusher the power to betray unlawful possessors, returning by its own will to its masters. All accounts indicate that Drolak Gusal and Hilbungard forged Skull Crusher at a Daedric site on Vardenfell, but no one's ever identified the site. But Stendar has given me a sign. He showed me a vision of the forge, a Daedric ruin with a forge of molten stone at its very heart. But fate has sealed this Daedric ruin forever from the world above by a colossal rock wall. Yet there's another way in. It lies through the halls of the dead. I do not know where these halls of the dead lie, but I know that the way is dark and guarded by restless spirits, and the forge itself is guarded by powerful Daedra, who served Droark Gusal in his enchantment rituals. Yep, so I need to go ask about the place here. I actually have to speak to 2 different people for this one, because it is a bit of a 2-part.
Stay as long.
So first off, we're going to go check with our scout again, as he's very knowledgeable on all of this stuff. I like how they make super complicated names and then drop the names several times in each dialogue. That's really fun. Alright, let's see here. Not running your errand. Boots of the Apostle, Halls of the Dead. That might be any Dunmer ancestral tomb. The ancient Dunmer word for ancestral tomb is Cardrune. Rune translates as home or hearth hall. Card means undeparted kin wardens. The sense is very close to your phrase, Halls of the Dead. Okay, well we learned some Dunmeris while we were here, huh?
Yes.
So that gives us the first part. Now for the next part we need to head over to Vivek. And we'll head over to the Hlaalu Plaza. This way. And given that Hlaalu's right on the edge
Ever
there,
considered
it
joining
might actually be fastest just to levitate
Well, hello
from the
there.
docks.
A pleasure to meet you.
So let's do that. whistling at me. I guess I'm pretty popular. What's my reputation at? Reputation's at 15, and the only thing we've done is these Imperial cult quests.
Piece of the nine, Greetings.
Yeah, because that would be Hlalu right up there. We'll use my water walking for the first little bit. And then we can swap to the boots. And just gets us across the bay there. We can just go straight up to the plaza. Not have to go through all the stairs. Probably recast here. There we go. Are we walking? I guess we're levitating, so it doesn't really matter, but we were running before. Yeah, we're going up to the plaza. We're gonna go over to the Elven Nations Corner Club. And there is an individual in there that can help us. That's the general goods. That's no name. Elven Nations should be where here? Northeast, I believe. That's Curio. Oh yeah, helps if I'm actually in the right area. Northwest, here we
Walk
are.
with virtue, Outlander.
Okay, and we need Nasala.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Where is Nasala?
How nice. I like good company.
Walk
What
with
can I do for
virtue,
you?
Outlander.
May
There
I
we
help
are.
you, Outlander.
This is the sacred city of Vivek. Yes, it is. Let's see here. Skull Crusher. Never heard such a thing. Okay. Sealed Daedric Ruin. That one. A Daedric Ruin sealed by a rockfall. That might well be Anunabia. A ruin near Sadrith Mora. The lower halls of Anunabia have been inaccessible since the First Era, and several other Daedric ruins are known to have within their chambers glowing pools of molten stone. Such pools might have fueled the forge of a master weapon maker and his enchantment. Alright. So now we know what Daedric ruin it is we need to go to, but we also know that it is inaccessible. And we will need to go through the halls of the dead to get to it. And there's that. Oh, I'm out of charge on that, aren't I? Isn't that lovely? Well, we are right here. I'll go over to my apartment and rest real quick. Since we're nearby here. Although, you know what? I can, we can go straight back to base real quick. Rest up to charge the boots back up. And then go take a boat from the docks. And that'll be the fastest.
Pleasure, really.
As we can take a boat directly to Sadrith Mora, and we'll need to do some levitating from there. So, let's see how long these take to restore. Ooh, okay. Might be a day or two. Day 69. How do those look now? Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit longer. 7 p.m. might as well take us to the morning there, 10 a.m. And they should be fully healed. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's head down to the docks. We'll head up to Sadrith Mora.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Hail and welcome.
The Nine and the Empire.
Oh. Barely took any damage there. My armor skill is on point.
Ah, greetings. What shall we do?
Let's see here. Let's take our boat trip out to Sadrith Mora. There we are. Now let's get to the morning here. So we need to head east from here. Let's get the old world map up. Yeah. So it's going to be on the other end of the island here, other side of the island. And try to save my levitation for the moment. Well, I guess as long as I save one charge on it, we're good. That's the main thing. I'll want one when we get there. But for now... So the ruin... Anudnabia is inaccessible. You can't get in from there. We have to go out to the Omaran ancestral tomb, which is going to be further east on one of the little islands. So as we can see here, this is the Daedric ruin. Nobody ever comes out this way, really. There's no real other need to unless you're just exploring and filling out your map. But you can also see right over there... Get out of the way, scamp. I'm trying to show people stuff. Right over here, we've got the tomb. So we can go check that out. Swap back to my water walking here. Alright, and from in here, we're going to be able to access the Forgotten Vaults. Oh, we do have some undead. Yeah, here we are, Omaran Ancestral Tomb. We'll switch over to our local map. Let me zoom that in a little bit. There we are. I'm going to get a quick save in there, just in case. Oh, we've got a Golden Saint. And I've been paralyzed. Die the hunger. Die, hunger, die. Slay your hunger. With Burger King. Storm Astronaut. He's down. Real quick while we're up here. Those aren't Daedric. That's just glass. I can probably carry those. Yeah, it's not too heavy. We'll be alright. And let's see. Yeah, so here we go. This leads down. Not sure how far underground we need to go. Looks like it goes pretty far. Oh, nice waterfall. Yeah, it's a pretty intense chamber here. Looks like that's the door over there. Can use our boots. Yeah, and there's the forge. Let's see. What's that? There's a scroll on the ground. Scroll of Windwalker. Definitely a nice one to grab. And then the forge should be through here. Oh, what's going on here? Why'd you freeze the ground? What's wrong with you? Let's heal up. Now, I believe right through here... That's locked and trapped. Let's see. Do you have a key? Does somebody have a key to this? Was there a key somewhere? Did I miss something? Oh no. I don't have a way to unlock an 85. And I can't get back up. There we go. Well, let me go back out here, because I know there's some stuff down below. I probably just, did not do everything I was supposed to do, right? Oh god, into the water, come on. Oof. Well, at least it didn't kill me. I hope it wasn't on one of the Daedra up top. I didn't really check them. Do you have a key? Nope. That's a trapped chest. Okay, I do have a pick. Yeah, here we go. Ancient Daedric key. So that's where the key is. We got some gold. Got some books there, so yeah. Those are pretty normal books. We've got those from elsewhere. Oh my gosh, am I stuck now? Well, you know what? We can use our boots again. I might have to get a charge back. I can't remember how many we've used. Let's head back in. Minor technical difficulties. Just forgot to grab the key. Alright. Let's see here. The forge should be right around here. Where's my water walking? No, that's shield. I need water walking. What do you mean I can't cast that effect right now? There we go. Never got that message before. Yeah, so this is the forge. We've got some lava pits. And of course the flame atronach. That's to be expected. Ooh, we've got the armorer's challenge. Ugh, and one of the, we don't want that. Alright, now there should be... Oh, is that an armor hammer? I'll take that. Suspended above the forge. Let's go ahead and get our boots back on. Suspended above the forge, there should be a chest. Oh, a Grandmaster armor hammer. Nice. There it is. And that was using the Ancient Daedric key too, thankfully. And we have Skull Crusher. So it is only 15 pounds, and it nullifies its own weight, fortifies your attack for 5, and has a very solid damage range of 10 to 60. One of the best one-handed blunts. I didn't do it in my one-handed Daedric blunts video, because it wasn't a Daedric blunt, but I'm glad that we get to add that to the collection. I'll be sure to come out here with Git Shiver and get that one too. But for now, let's go ahead and head back to base. We'll speak to Lalalia again.
Go ahead. I'm
Lalalia.
all ears.
Laladia. This is Skull Crusher. It is indeed marvelous, but I can detect no evil curse upon the weapon. It is safe, I assure you. Perhaps it's only a legend. Perhaps we can perceive the hidden motions of the gods in this. Receive my special blessing, so you may dedicate yourself further to the service of the Nines. That's all the quests I have for you. If I need your help again, I shall send word for you through the others of high rank in the cult. Yeah, and now if you're under 40, if your blunt skill is under 40, she'll give you Foe Grinder. If it's over 40, she gives you a lesser ring. It does the same thing, but just with less effect. Can we get advancement? Okay, I am the Thurgist. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm the Ergist. And I believe that's about as high level as you can get in the Imperial Cult anyway. Yeah, next rank would be Primate, but they don't actually let you get that. But yeah, the effect on Foe Grinder fortifies blunt weapon skill by 20 points for 120 seconds, so it makes Skull Crusher even better, which is good because I don't have a lot of blunt skill on this character. But that's going to do it for the Imperial Cult. We will be back with this character doing the Imperial Legion. That's the word I was looking for. But for now, we'll wrap it up. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll be back next week. I'll see you in the next one. Later.